As the train whisked us towards Shinjuku, Fumiko and I settled into our seats, the rhythmic sway of the carriage a soothing backdrop to our conversation. You know, I think I've been to Shinjuku before, Fumiko said, her voice tinged with nostalgia. But I was only 4 years old at the time, so I don't remember much. I turned to her, intrigued. Really? What was it like? Fumiko paused, her brow furrowing as she tried to recall. It's all a blur, honestly. I remember bright lights and tall buildings. But that's about it. I nodded, imagining a young Fumiko amidst the bustling streets of Tokyo. It must have been quite an experience, even if you don't remember it clearly. Yeah, Fumiko replied with a smile. I'm excited to rediscover it with you. I chuckled softly. Well, I've never been to Tokyo before, I admitted, a sense of wonder in my voice. I've visited Hiroshima and Osaka, but each city has its own unique vibe. Fumiko's eyes sparkled with curiosity. What were they like? Hiroshima was serene, with a profound sense of history, I explained, memories of the Peace Memorial Park and the floating torii gate of Miyajima Island coming to mind. Osaka, on the other hand, was vibrant and lively. The food scene there is incredible. It's amazing how different cities can be, Fumiko remarked, her gaze turning towards the passing scenery outside. As the train continued its journey towards Shinjuku, Fumiko and I exchanged stories of our travels and experiences, each tale painting a vivid picture of our respective journeys through Japan. It feels like we're embarking on a new adventure, I said, a hint of excitement in my voice. Together, discovering Tokyo and whatever awaits us there. Fumiko nodded, her expression reflecting a shared sense of anticipation. It's like our lives are intersecting in this unexpected way, she mused. With each passing moment, the distance between us and Shinjuku grew shorter. The city beckoned, a canvas of possibilities waiting to be explored. And as the train pulled into the station, heralding the start of our Tokyo adventure, I couldn't help but feel a surge of gratitude. For the chance to uncover new stories, forge deeper connections, and embark on a journey that promised to reshape our lives in ways we had yet to imagine. As Fumiko and I rode towards Shinjuku, she leaned in with a smile, her eyes reflecting fond memories. You know, I live in Yanaka, a district in Tokyo, Fumiko began, her voice filled with nostalgia. It's a beautiful area with a rich history and a lot of charm. There are traditional temples and narrow streets lined with old wooden houses. I listened intently, captivated by her description. That sounds amazing. What's it like to live there? Fumiko's face lit up as she spoke. It's like being part of a small community within the bustling city. People take pride in preserving the area's heritage, and there's a sense of camaraderie among neighbors. Do you have close friends there? I asked, curious about her life in Tokyo. Fumiko nodded enthusiastically. Yes, I have a friend named Sayo. We've known each other since childhood. She's like a sister to me, always there to share laughs and memories. It sounds wonderful, I replied, imagining Fumiko's life in Yanaka. As the conversation turned towards my experiences, I shared stories of my time in Kyoto, a city steeped in tradition and elegance. Kyoto is like a living museum, I explained, recalling the iconic temples, serene gardens, and bustling markets. Every corner is infused with history and culture. Fumiko listened intently, her curiosity piqued by my tales of Kyoto. It's quite different from Tokyo, I continued, but both cities have their own magic. Kyoto's slower pace was a welcome change from the bustling cities I grew up in. Fumiko smiled, her eyes sparkling with interest. I'd love to visit Kyoto someday. It sounds like a fascinating place. Our conversation flowed effortlessly as the train sped towards Shinjuku. Amidst the hum of the city and the anticipation of our mission, Fumiko and I found solace in sharing our stories, stories that intertwined our pasts with the promise of a shared future. And as the train slowed to a stop, announcing our arrival in Shinjuku, I couldn't help but feel grateful for the connection we had forged, a connection that transcended the boundaries of geography and circumstance. Together, we stepped onto the platform, ready to embrace the next chapter of our adventure in the vibrant heart of Tokyo, a city brimming with history, culture, and endless possibilities. End of story as Fumiko and I disembark in Shinjuku, our hearts filled with excitement and anticipation for the challenges and discoveries that awaited us in this dynamic city.